Well, good morning, Poppa-D riders. I am headed to Traveling Tall's Run to the Hills 3 this morning, but I'm going to go up here and showcase a road in North Carolina. You know, I've watched a video yesterday on YouTube from motorcycleroads.com, I believe is the actual channel, but they were showcasing the top roads in North Carolina, and I had ridden all of them, obviously, but they didn't showcase this particular road, which I think is one of the top roads that you should ride if you get in the area, and that is the Snake. And the Snake is Highway 421. Sorry, it goes up and through Mountain City, Tennessee, and through Shady Valley, and it goes across a couple of mountain passes, curvy technical roads with elevation changes, and that's what we're riding today. So, and then I'm headed over to Knoxville for Run to the Hills 3. And I'll be there tomorrow as we ride with Tall over to the Dragon. We'll do the Dragon. I'll make a video of that run tomorrow. And we're going to a drag strip tomorrow night. I don't know that I'm going to run my bike, but I'm going to go over there and watch that. And then on Saturday, I'm doing my Monster Mile ride. Thank you guys that have supported me. If you haven't supported that already, consider supporting me for a penny a mile. That'll be a $10 donation to my Give Butter. And that's helping us help these boys with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy live their best life, and by a particular young man named Drew Gunther, who lives up in Pennsylvania, a mobility van this year to help he and his family get him around and help him get out of the house and experience life to its fullest for someone who is suffering from Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. And I'll have a lot of information on that in my video when I do my 1,000-mile ride on Saturday. In 2 days, I'm riding 1,000 miles for Mile Monster. So watch for that video. Consider sponsoring my Give Butter for that. Anyhow, I'm on the way up to Boone right now. I'm going to be meeting my buddy Bart Gardner over in Mountain City, and we're going to ride the Snake over to Bristol. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video, and let's get on up the road. Well, guys, I figured out why they didn't mention the Snake in the top motorcycle roads in North Carolina. I was mistaken. I thought it started in North Carolina, right outside of Boone. Now, the highway that it is on is Highway 421, and that does go through Boone. But you don't actually get into the Snake until you get over to Mountain City in Tennessee. So we are in Tennessee. We are approaching Mountain City, which is where I'm going to meet up with Bart. And I've only ridden this road a couple of times in my life, even though I live fairly close, so that's why I was mistaken. I normally go west in North Carolina over toward Cherokee and the Tail of the Dragon and all of that stuff, or I just come up to Boone and go back home, but I don't normally come up here toward Bristol. So yeah, I was mistaken. You don't get into the Snake until you're in Tennessee. So this is a great motorcycle road, but it is in Tennessee, but it is easily accessible from the Charlotte, North Carolina area for a day trip. So let's go over here and check it out. All right, guys, I caught up with Bart here in Mountain City, and we're going to start the Snake. So here we go. Me going around him. He wanted me to lead, so we'll get around Bart. And so I took the liberty to educate myself there in Mountain City. So check out this sign right here. Warning to truckers, switchbacks next 22 miles, consider alternate route. So since I was mistaken about the route, I looked up some statistics. So the route the Snake starts in Mountain City, Tennessee, which is where we're at here in Johnson County, and it goes over to Bristol. It is 3 mountains and 1 valley. So as we climb out from Mountain City here, it said it was called the Iron Mountain, but Bart said he wasn't sure that was what this was called or not. But the one thing I read said this was called the Iron Mountain, but it rises in elevation pretty quickly. The maximum grade is 14%. The maximum uphill grade is 14%. The maximum downhill grade is 9%. The average grade is about 3% grade up or down. And it is 489 curves in 33 miles. That is the snake. About halfway across the snake, you break into the Shady Valley, and there's a store there at Shady Valley. We'll stop there and check out the store. But that's the road we're on now. So I'm going to record it, and I'll probably speed it up some, but that's what we're on. There's also a little 10-mile section right there at Shady Valley. You can turn right and go up toward Damascus for about 10 miles and go to what they call Backbone Rock. We're not going to do that today in the interest of time, but if you're out here, that's something cool to do, and I have done that before. We're at the Shady Valley. I guess we're a third of the way, maybe more than that, across the snake. There's a country store here that you can stop and check out. They'll have souvenirs and things labeled with the snake. Got a tower there you can get up and take some pictures off of if you like. But let's go inside and check out the country store. Hey, I'm great. How are you doing? Get you a snack. They got all these Shady Valley Country Store t-shirts for sale. I don't know that they need it. They got a fire burning over here. Little grill. Pretty cool. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so Bart's going to come here and show me some places where his family lived and where he used to jump off a rock into the creek and things like that. We'll make a little loop, a couple of miles here, and then we're going right back over to the Dragon. But it's kind of cool being up here with Bart, seeing as how he said he used to ride a school bus across that last section of he pointed to this community center here for a reason, so I guess I have to ask him. That's Shady Valley Elementary School. Maybe he went to elementary school there. But he used to ride a school bus across that mountain all the time. Probably that little school right there. And so, kind of cool. We went inside the store there, walked around a little bit. Bart got him a t-shirt, but he wound up talking to the owner of the store, and they had some common friends. And they got to talking about folks that had lived in this little community of Shady Valley over the years. So that's pretty cool. I didn't realize when I was hooking up with Bart for today's ride that he was actually from right here in Shady Valley. He lives in Tennessee, but further over on the other side of Bristol. So anyways, that's pretty cool. All right guys, let's check this out, see what we can find. And the smoke doesn't look as bad over here in Shady Valley. I can actually see blue sky instead of hazy sky. That's pretty good. The Snake Pit Rally. Wonder what that's all about. Must be a four-wheeler rally. I see four-wheelers out there. They got a little stage set up. Everything's roped off with caution tape. There's a campground there. Hey, may have to check out what that is. All right, now we're taking a country road. Yes, sirree. No yellow line even. Man, right along the creek. This is all right. Now Bart was saying he's going to point out a rock he used to jump off of, I guess, into this creek over here. Well, they're excavating that mountain over there, man. They're pulling down the rock. They got rock movers and track hoes and all kinds of stuff right there. All right. Okay, used to jump off right there, I guess. Oh, check that little waterfall out. That is cool. All right. Awesome. Well, I never would have found this road had it not been for Bart. Pretty cool. Nice relaxing ride back through here. Wonder how long that old barn's been there, man. And there's another old barn. And it's a beautiful view out there, man. Wasn't for all the smoke in there. My goodness, that's pretty. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Breaking that hay. Cattle on the side of the hill. All three of them horses had hoods on their head. Ooh, man, them collards look good. All right, guys, we're almost back to the snake. So we're gonna take a right up here and we're gonna go on across over to Shady Valley into Bristol. I don't know how much of that I'll film because I want to save some of the memory cards for Bristol, but man, you need to come ride the snake and explore this area. Go a little bit further up the Shady Valley road we were just on and check out Backbone Rock, and that's a local landmark here. And this loop that Bart just brought us on brought us about a mile or so north of that intersection where the country store is at. Comes right beside of this church right here, and Bart wants me to go on by him, so I'm going to do that, and we're going to get on up the road. Alright guys, I think we pretty much have ridden all of the snake, and man, what a great ride. It is Friday morning, but man, there's very little traffic, especially on this section of the road. After we left that store back there, coming over here toward Bristol, been very little traffic, still a great, just nice tight turns, just as technical if not more technical than the Dragon. You know, 489 curves in 33 miles as opposed to 311 curves, or however many, 315 curves in 11 miles for the Dragon. So that's probably the fourth or fifth car I've seen going the other direction on this entirety, the entire length of this road. And we're dropping down here to a lake, so I will get that included in the video here. And then I'm gonna turn the cameras back off till we get to Bristol. But if you're ever in this area, man, check out the snake. Come and ride it. I rode it south to north, but either direction, it's gonna be a technical ride. Be careful. There are some decreasing radius turns. There are a lot of little, what I call rhythm sections, where you're just kind of going back and forth and little dips and dives in the road and turns in the road, which that's what makes it so much fun. But don't outride yourself. Really, I was staying in second gear most of the time. A couple of times I had to go up into third, a couple of times I had to go down into first. So that's all you need. You don't need that much to ride this road. And now we're down in Shady Valley, I believe they call it. I don't know the name of this lake, but man, ain't that pretty. Man, oh man, oh man. So beautiful. Come and check out this ride, guys. All right, let's carry on and let's go up to Bristol. All right, guys, I'm going over here to catch a little section of road that Bart told me about called State Street. We're coming into downtown Bristol, Tennessee. But as we go down this road, it's going to be Tennessee on the left side of the street and Virginia on the right side of the street. So this road actually follows the state border, and so it goes right through the center of town here, and it's called State Street. And literally that's Bristol, Virginia over there, and we're in Bristol, Tennessee right now. And we go through a sign here that actually says that, and I think it's going to be behind us. I'm looking at the sign right now, but I wanted to come through here because Bart said it'd be kind of cool to have in the video. And so here we are, Bristol, Tennessee and Bristol, Virginia on the border, State Street. So we're in Virginia and that truck over there is in Tennessee. Pretty cool. Here's the sign I was talking about. Ain't that pretty awesome? Little train depot there. So that's worth the detour to come through town. Took a little bit longer, but hey, you know, let's check out downtown Bristol. I think it's pretty cool. You can eat dinner on one side of the street and go get some ice cream on the other side, and you're in two different states. Tennessee flag, Virginia flag. Pretty cool. All right, guys, let's get to 81 and head to Knoxville. Hope you're enjoying the ride so far. I would have not known that street was there had Bart not told me about it the other night. That's pretty cool. I don't know how many places in America that you can ride down the street and one side be one state and the other side be another state, but we just did it, and you were along the ride with me. All right, guys, I'll catch you in a bit. All right, guys, we made it to the hotel. We're offloading. We found Terry and Stacy. So we'll get everything checked in, go get us some dinner. Guys, hey, I turned the camera back on because Terry's leading us over here to dinner. Lovebirds on the corner, y'all check that out. But we're getting ready to go up by the University of Tennessee, and I don't think we'll quite get there before we get to the dinner place, but we got Bo and the good Karen, and I think Don and Virgil meeting us, and Scott and Lynn meeting us over here for dinner. Hey, look, right there's where we're eating. Is there where we're parking to the left here? To the left, Terry. To the left. Hoota, hoota, hoop. There's Scott and Lynn. Hey, Brother Scott.
My name is Marie Francis Mann. I work here at Sweet Peas Barbecue.
All right, tell us what we got going on here, Marie.
So our special of the day is going to be the smoked meatloaf, all right? Which is one of my favorites. We just pulled it off the smoker for y'all, so you know. You called ahead, smart move. All right, all of our entrees are going to be on the top left, and our sides are going to be on the top right.
Awesome.
You'll start here. If you have any questions about any of the food, just ask the line. They're more than happy to answer for you.
Thank you, young lady.
You bet. Enjoy.
I want to get the meatloaf.
All right, what's your sides for you?
And some pintos and some banana pudding.
Yeah, of course. Good choices. There you go.
Thank you, young lady.
Enjoy your food. Let us know if you need anything else.
All right. Look at that right there, guys.
Oh, of course.
Hang on, got to do this. All right, guys, we're here at dinner, and Traveling Tall just put up that they were hanging out in downtown Knoxville to come find him. Literally, Stacy got on her phone real quick, and within about 30 seconds, she said they're only like 2 blocks away, maybe 3. So, of course, we probably could walk there, but nope. Being the lazy fat man I am, we're over here to get the bikes. We're going to see if we can locate Traveling Tall. Let's get after it. All right, guys, like I said, Stacy found this thing pretty quick, and I misunderstood. Tall was like going to leave in 20 minutes, and that was 10 minutes ago. So we might beat him to the ice cream joint, which means we can film him coming in, but we'll have our parking spaces. So pretty cool stuff. We just got to figure out where we're going. Some ice cream joint, right? Cruise Farm's where we're going, guys. Cruise Farm. I'm getting the info, the lowdown from Terry, and it's right up here on the right. So we just have to find a place for all these motorcycles to park. And that looks like that may be a challenge. All right, guys, we made it to downtown Knoxville, and we're going to Cruise Farms. And there's some other bikes pulling in here. Now we're just waiting for Tall to arrive. Well, we're just walking to Market Square, listening for the sound of our people. Because I'm sure if Tall's coming, we're going to hear him before we see him. I don't know if this is Tall or not, because that don't look too tall, but there's a bunch of motorcycles coming this way. I'm going to look and see. What's up? Woohoo! All right, guys, so they made it. Pretty much Tall's family. I saw Tall. I think I saw his sister go by on a Softail, and other folks getting parked here. So, yeah. All right, let's go get some ice cream. Yes, ma'am. We got to squeeze as many in there as we can. Man, I'm disappointed I'm not looking at a Road Glide right now. It's your favorite bike now.
Well, most of y'all seen him on the channel before. Oh, yeah. That's my sister Kim.
Hey, Kim. Miss Kim.
That's my cousin Tina.
Hey, Tina.
That's my cousin Cook.
Hey, Cook.
That's my Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger. I don't know who this guy is. That's Leonard. That's my friend Walt. That's my cousin David. That's my cousin Sean. Hey, listen, I gotta tell y'all this. We on camera?
Yeah, yeah.
My cousin Sean at the Traveling Tall's Riding Backer Show. She received a ticket for Harley Davidson Riding Academy. She went home back to Maryland. 1 week later, she enrolled in the course. 4 days later, she had a motorcycle, and now
that's her right there.
Now she's riding with us. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Woohoo! Way to go, baby. All right, guys, we have made it inside of the Cruise Farm Dairy. And Lord, I have no idea what I want to get. But look at this place. I hope that's recorded. I've done it 2 or 3 times while ago that wasn't recorded. So let's figure out what we're going to get. All right, y'all might not know, I've lost like 50 pounds since February, so I'm going to get a kitty cone because I don't need any more than that. I'm going to ask this young lady up here for a recommendation because I have no clue what to get. What you going to get, Bert?
I'm not eating any yet. I've had 4 meals today.
You've had 4 meals today? Were you hungry?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not eating more.
All right, so what would you suggest, man? Today's flavors.
Honestly, my personal favorite is sweet cream because it's consistently the same.
Okay, then I'll try a kitty cone of sweet cream.
All right.
Awesomeness. Is that like vanilla?
Yes, sir. It's our version of vanilla.
Okay, okay. I wasn't sure what sweet cream was. All I can say, it must be good because this place is packed. All right, we're going to get our ice cream and go out and enjoy it. Guys, we had a great time hanging out in downtown Knoxville. We found some murals. I had seen these in Traveling Tall's videos before, so we came and found that alley while we were waiting on him. It's been a great day. Now it's time to go and get some rest. All right, guys, we have met with Traveling Tall and met several of his family members that I didn't know already, and a lot of other folks that come up here that I met last year. So and now we're going to go and back to the hotel. It has been a great day. I'm trying to squeeze as much of Traveling Tall's Run to the Hills in as I can, because I'm not going to be able to enjoy the ride on Saturday with them, because I'm doing my Mile Monster ride that day, which is awesome. So we're going to go right back to the hotel. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you have a blessed day, and I'll catch you on the next ride.